Hi everyone and welcome back. We are going to be combing my daughter's hair today. I know I have not been live in quite a while, but we are here and we are ready. So let's get into it. Her hair is freshly washed. I just put them into 5 plaits while I wash them so that it's easy to detangle. Alright, so I'm just gonna take them out because I do want to pass the detangling brush through her hair just to make sure there's no knots, and then we're gonna start our hairstyle. So hello and welcome. It's so good to have you all here with me. I know I have not been live in quite a minute, but I did go camping, etc., etc., so I do have that to share. So you see how easy the brush is passing through her hair. Sorry. Right. And her hair has grown quite a lot. Say hi.
No.
Okay. Can you turn? She wants to see herself today, I guess. Right, so I'm just gonna be passing it out half up, half down. I do have to go in to define the parts, but it's just a rough pattern. Right. Just a rough part that we're doing here. Hello and welcome. I'm not sure what parts of the world you all are tuning in, but it's good to have you all here with me. I haven't been live in quite a minute. Well, at least I think a week. Alright, so today I'm just combing my daughter's hair, and this is, we're going to be doing a simple corkscrew hairstyle. However, I am putting rubber bands to the base so that it lasts much longer. The back I will do it in 2. I do want to do it much smaller than I usually do. But for the back especially, I am just doing 2 boxes alone. I do have my spray bottles, etc. on hand, so that in case her hair dries out a bit, it's easier to rehydrate it with the water. Hello and welcome. I'm not sure where you all are tuning in, but I am Cherise and I'm from the Caribbean. I'm from Trinidad specifically. Right, and today I'm just showcasing you all how I do my daughter's hair, and this hairstyle is gonna last me about a week. before we take it down again and do another hairstyle. Her hair is freshly washed, does not have any sort of product in it at all, so I am putting product in it as I go box by box. I'm going to be using this shade Naturals. It's the local brand in Trinidad. And I'm also going to be using this soft and silky grease, hair grease. But I'm doing some much smaller twists this time around, because I just want them to last a little bit longer than it would usually last. That is the curls especially. Hi Yara to Mac Bible Stories, how are you? Alright, so I'm just twisting these in, right, and we have some really juicy curls there. Now I'm gonna move on to the back area, the next part of the hair. Her hair is getting dry really fast, so I do have to rehydrate with water for sure. And one thing to note, especially with combing children hair, toddlers that is, in order to avoid pulling and tugging, you want to make sure that their hair is always damp at all times. Hello. Always make sure it's damp. Hi, Yara Tamaka.
Ouch.
So her hair is getting dry really faster than it normally would. So I'm putting the gel first, and then I'm going in with the grease to lock in. Make sure it is fully moisturized and we don't have like a cast. I don't want it to be hard. Hi, Max Michael.
That's Michael.
Yeah. And the baby is also sleeping right now, so that gives us the perfect opportunity to comb her hair. So I'm gonna go in here. So I want to make sure that I kind of brush up the sides so that it's easier to part off and the part doesn't look too disorganized.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Ouch.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharice, and if you all are new here, welcome. So thank you so very much for tuning in. I usually go live at least 2 to 3 times a week, but this week has been a bit hectic. So it's good to have you here. On my channel, I showcase how I cook, things I do with my family, Caribbean recipes, you name it. So today I'm just doing my daughter's hair so that wherever we have to go this weekend, her hair is very neat and she looks polished. I prefer the iron clips. Nice. I'm not sure when my next live is gonna be. Once I do get the opportunity to go live, I will try my best to go live. But for now, I'm live at the moment. And we're gonna be doing some corkscrews in her hair. Something pretty simple, but I'm trying to do the corkscrews and I'm just a little bit smaller than I would usually do it. So I'm putting some gel on the area first, and then I'm going in with my grease. Corkscrew. This is called two-strand twist. Certain parts are gonna be slightly, might have like 2 twists depending on how big the box, how big we make the box. So I'm using the gel to neaten up the base area. Like that. And then I'm going to use an edge brush. Just to brush around this a little. And then secure the area with an elastic band or a black rubber band, as some people may know it as. Nice. I'm not gonna pull it so tight, just a little. I'm wetting her hair with some, saturating her hair with water before applying any product in it. Most curly hair products or gels tend to be activated by water, and it also makes it easier and it gives you less puffiness. So when it dries, your hair is not puffy. And so I'm gonna do 2 twists on this one. Like that. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cherise, and if you all are new here, welcome on my channel. I tend to showcase things that I do with my family, things that I do for my family, also some Caribbean recipes. So if you all are into that type of content or know someone who's probably looking for Caribbean, let me know what part of the world you all are tuned in from. It's good to have you all here with me. Let me know the type of content you all are interested in. My page is a family oriented page where I showcase a lot of the things that I do with my family, how we operate as a family, just little snippets of our life. And so for today's live, we're going to be combing my daughter's hair so that her hair is neat for if we have to go to anywhere over the weekend, and also to simply just look polished. If you all have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments. You never know, your question may be able to help someone else who might be shy to say something. Oops. So I like to make sure the hair is saturated with water, and then I go in with my products and then style accordingly. Right, so more of the middle or the center area would have like possibly 2 to 3 two-strand twists, and the outer area, depending on how big the box is, will have 1 twist. So something really simple that we're doing today, nothing too complicated. And I'm getting a chance to do this while the baby is asleep, so that's a win. This outer box is slightly bigger than this one on this side here, so I'm going to be putting two twists on this particular rubber band. You want the tablet now? Nada? You want the tablet?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome. What's the weather like where you all are? Also, probably even what time it is where you all are looking at, because I know I have a mixture of, my audience is a wide variety. If there are any questions you would like me to answer, feel free. What are some of your favorite products that you like to use on children's hair? I could probably see if I get them here at my local beauty supply store, if it's something that I may need to order. So we kind of reached closer to the top, so now I do have to straighten out that rough part that we gave in this middle part here. The baby's keeping so calm, it's unusual. Yes, she does. That is once she has her tablets in front of her, and I think over the time frame of me combing her hair continuously, it's kind of like a discipline. So she has gotten to that place where she's very disciplined when it's time to comb her hair. And again, you know, trying to make combing the hair time pretty fun or interesting in terms of things that she likes to do, and some of the ways that you could probably even include that is ensuring that they like the hairstyle or choose the hairstyle that they want to, if they are at the age to do so, and also, you know, giving them exactly what they would want to feel calm throughout the process, especially if they don't like to comb their hair. So I tend to give her, you know, she likes her tablet to look at her shows, so her tablets are there with internet and whatever shows she likes to watch, if it's on YouTube or Netflix, so as to keep her distracted. And another thing too is to also ensure that their hair is always damp, whereby there isn't any pulling or tugging taking place that will make them uncomfortable. Another thing too is to ensure that whatever style that you're doing in their hair doesn't take too long to have them restless, because they do tend to get restless at times. So you want to ensure that you're choosing styles that aren't going to take you more than half an hour to an hour at best, based on your child's tolerance level when you put them to sit down. So my daughter could stay quiet for probably an hour. An hour, sometimes an hour and 20 minutes. But I try to always finish within that time or less, to not get her too restless. So hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you all are new here, thank you so very much. If you all aren't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm hoping to get through here with the entire hairstyle before she falls asleep, because she did get a nice warm bath before we started. I think I recently subscribed to your channel. If I didn't, I will. All the best on your channel with Trinity. Yes, thank you so very much. Yeah, it's nice to have you here, the pot spoon kitchen. trying not to do anything too outrageous. Something pretty simple and toddler friendly. So no grown hairstyles over here. Try to keep it children friendly. Yes, I did subscribe. I saw you making macaroni pie. Oh, nice. Where are you from? Are you from Trinidad also? So this middle part here would divide into 3 pieces, and I'll put probably one twist on it each. And Trinbago as well. Nice. Good to have some locals on here with me. Baby, so yeah, she is. But she's pretty tired. Because when I comb her hair, it usually is very relaxing for her. So, and then the room itself is pretty cool with the AC. So let's see how much we get done. And you know, nursery rhymes are going on also, so that's kind of soothing for her. Okay, so she's starting to lie down, which means I'm not sure how much time before she has to put down her head. Now are you sleeping?
No.
Okay.
What is that?
You what?
What is the pets?
I'm not understanding what you're saying. Would you like some water?
No, I want the word.
You want your book?
Yeah.
Alright. Your book and your pen?
Yeah.
Okay. She wants her book and her pen. So I'm just gonna reach for that.
And I did. Yeah.
Right, so we gave her something to occupy her time again, and she likes to, of recent, she's very obsessed with books, coloring and drawing, so that works out for me. I try my best when it comes to my children with the knowledge that I do have, because this, I would say, parenting or motherhood is a journey that we are never prepared for. You could never ever think you're too prepared or know it all, especially with with children. Each child is different and will, you know, show up different things that you may need to change or fix or work on. So it isn't always a bed of roses, I can tell you that. And having different children from within different age groups. So I have an 8-year-old, a 2-year-old, and then a 5-month-old. Yeah, people really do need to embrace their children and protect them. When they leave home, it's just a matter of ensuring that you talk to God for Him to protect them when you aren't there. Because only He could do the things that we aren't able to do. So where are you actually, do you actually live in Trinidad? Or are you a Trinbagonian living somewhere else? Hi. Jemaya, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. And so like I said, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Cherise and you can find me across all other social media platforms. Okay, I got it correct. Nice. I live abroad, but Trini to the bone, right down till I lie down. Nice. Oh, nice. It's good to have you here. So on my channel, as you are new here, I am from Trinidad and I share some of my local cuisines, as well as some things that I even improvise on my own for my family. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and you know, I just showcase some of the things that I do for them, with them, and by extension for myself. So if this is your type of content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Love for you to be a part of our YouTube family. Right, and we're to the top. Not sure what I want to do to the top. Probably do some twists going back. Sorry. Yes, all 7 watching should subscribe. How to build it. Thank you. I am so grateful for the support. Do you play Roblox? No, but I think my son does. I think he does. I don't think. No, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna stay neat. Oh, he's not around. I don't even know how to say. Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I. Nice meeting you. It's nice meeting you too. I hope we have a I hope you've subscribed. No, I'm not gonna corner it to the front. I'm gonna actually use some rubber bands because her hair is a bit more on the finer side in the front, so I don't want to pull and tug on the hair too much. So I'm just actually gonna box it out and put some rubber bands to connect them. When her hair gets a little bit thicker, I'll definitely be doing some cornrows, but as for right now, no. I tend to hardly do plaits in her hair, just because I don't want it to pull and talk too much. So when she gets a little bit older and her hair is much more on the thicker side, I will definitely be doing some cornrows, because she does allow me to tie down her hair, so you know that works out pretty well. Are you using gel? Yes, I am. I'm using this soft and silky curl gel, as well as I'm using this soft and silky revitalizing hair food. It's like a grease. Normally I would use edge control, but I'm actually out of edge control, especially for the front of our hair, to allow it to last much longer. But I'm actually out of stock at the moment. I have to go to my beauty supply store to do a restock. I would usually use the red one or any braiding gel for the front of her hair. Just mix two products, and I don't think it mixed pretty well at all, so I won't be doing that again. Yeah, I applied a gel and it didn't look too well. The gel reminds me of high school days. Yes, slick the hair back with gel. Oh my gosh. And the high ones and the high buns. So I used I tried to pay another gel just now and it didn't really work well together, so I won't be using it again. I do have to tie down the front of her hair though, because she has a lot more flyaways than usual as I washed out her hair. Yes, the puff and the frizz. Yeah, this gel doesn't get scabby though. That is only if you don't mix it with other products. So you can always test your gels on the back of your hand if you want to mix it with other products. If it does leave a white, like a white kind of ball effect, it's going to flake and cast on the hair, and that's not something you want to put or mix together. The combos might work for something else, but it may not always work for the products that you want to use, so you want to bear that in mind. She isn't going to school yet. She's still a baby. And I'm not going to really divulge too much personal information on here. Yes, she does. So sorry to hear that.
Ouch.
Sorry. No, it's not hurting her hair. Yeah, so I don't pull on the hair at all. Her hair is still growing that much in the front, so I'm not going to plait it to pull it. I just tend to like brush it back. and one side is much thinner than the other side. Yeah, she's very calm. She's pretty tired though.
Mom, where's blue one?
Hmm?
Where's blue one?
Where's Boo? I don't know. Probably downstairs. Do bed after, right? When I'm finished, I am gonna be tying down her hair, so that, especially for the front, so that the front could set. Nothing, you want some water?
Mama? You just bye. Bye, Mama.
I'm commenting constantly because I want the algorithm to trigger so you can get more views. Otherwise, I want to go. Thank you. That's so kind of you. That is so kind of you. The style is nice. Yes, thank you. So sometimes what I do is I would go on Pinterest, look for ideas on what I want to do or the idea that I'm kind of looking at, and then I just sort of build on it on my own based on her hair texture as well as the thinness of her own hair. So that is what I would usually do. Other than that, sometimes I just kind of like wing it, make up my own style. Usually different times of the day works well for me in terms of with YouTube's algorithm, and specific days. So like usually on a Friday, more in the evening time, I'm much more likely to get like a busy turnout on the lives. So that's something that I see that works for me. Yeah, that's a nice site for ideas, that's true. And why I use a rubber band at the base, you're gonna see me using a rubber band at the base for her hair, is because I just simply want the styles to last a little bit longer than a day or two. Because with a newborn baby, life tends to get hectic. Yeah, it's something that you have to constantly be paying attention to because it's always changing. So I'm just going to move it more forward and have this a bit. Do you have a YouTube channel, the Pot Spoon Kitchen? This is my channel, nice. So I will check it out after. finish combing her hair and subscribe, because I don't think I am subscribed. And smaller twist tends to work for her hair way better. Say hi. No? Okay. She's just looking. She's pretty sleepy. You sleepy, Mama?
No.
No? Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah. Max Michael, that's my son. He also has a gaming channel. Oops.
Go.
Thank you. My husband is probably somewhere also here. He also has several YouTube channels. He does photography and videography. Even my 12-year-old 13 is a no more baby. YouTube is kind of like my digital diary also. So it's a place that I could easily, store my memories with my family. As well as along with my recipes, etc. So hi everyone, I see a few more people have tuned in. Welcome to my channel. My name is Cherise and I'm a wife and a mom. If you're all new to my channel here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you will subscribe. I wrote down your channel name so you subscribe. I see you have 24 but can't subscribe. So okay, that's so nice of you. Thank you. That was for Max. Yes, Max is my son.
Saturday or like good, right?
Yeah, no problem.
And I bet I think that I use it.
We can, right?
Right, so
Okay, the potato.
getting food from Myers. Buying hotels and juice.
Yeah, you're wise.
Somebody buy it up?
Okay, come a shop. Okay, come a shop.
No, Dad, not for my shop. Nice. We just have a few more, and she's getting pretty restless. So we're almost at the hour mark, which I kind of knew she was going to want to wrap up. But I just want to say thank you all so very much for tuning in. For those of you who have stayed the entire live, thank you. And the Pot Spoon Kitchen, thank you so very much for, you know, constantly commenting and, you know, all the encouragement. Thank you so very much. It's greatly appreciated. I will definitely go and subscribe once I'm finished here. I'm just trying to wrap up before the baby wakes up. Usually he wakes up around this time, so I'm just trying to wrap up before he wakes up because he usually likes my undivided attention. I did show him on a few lives already. And then her hair still also has to dry, and when it dries it will, you know, the curls will get a bit bigger, which is what I'm looking forward to. I like the drying process, but I don't add heat to her hair, so y'all are not gonna see me dry her hair. Okay, Max Michael. Yeah, they do. She does that. She's like, oh, mommy, what about me? I just have like 2 more to do. Corkscrew milk is lit. Oh my, it's a long time I haven't had corkscrew. Yeah, my son loves corkscrew milk. Corkscrew milk, put a little bit of sugar, and I've recently, yesterday I put a little bit of mixed essence in it, and he was over the moon. Over the moon. I'm going for cricks today, nice. I definitely enjoyed interacting with you all today. It was very nice. Yes, thank you so much. You stayed for the entire live. That is so nice of you. And we're on the last one. Guys, yay! She's probably pretty relieved too. Mama, we almost finished. Yay! Yeah, she's just unbothered. She's tired. How long does that take? Well, Mr. Pokerus, well, usually I would take about 45 minutes, but I did do a lot of interacting during this live, so we took a little bit longer than the time we would usually take to comb my hair. Do you put beads? I do put beads sometimes. Not when it's this small though, because of how thin her hair is at the moment. It's still in the growth phase. I tend to only do beads with much bigger twists. Alright, I am gonna put some mousse in her hair. Yeah, I put the bows in her hair like when we're going out. Bows and bubbles. Based on whatever outfit she's wearing, I switch it up. And so my husband just popped in to tell me that the baby is waking up right on schedule. Right, and then I'm just gonna use some mousse in her hair. Yeah. This is to take down any flyaways. Oh, I forgot to mention, for those of you who are new here, I'm also a makeup artist and a hairstylist, so I do tend to show my clients from time to time, at least the ones that do give me permission to do so. If you all are interested in seeing makeup and hair content, I do have a page specifically for that. It is called Vivid Beauty Hair and Makeup, so you all can check it out. But we are all done. Yes, the Pot Spoon Kitchen, thank you so very much for tuning in and keeping me company. Is it on YouTube? It's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everything. Right? So my daughter's hair is all complete. And that's it there. We're gonna just put a bow here when we're ready to go out, and she's dressed up, and based on the hairstyle. The name of the page is Vivid Beauty Hair and Makeup. Alright, so that's it for this one. Thank you all so very much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. Tell them bye.
No.
Bye everyone.